Have you ever felt like you're working hard, day after day, and yet nothing is happening? Like you're putting in all your effort, but there's no sign of progress? Well, let me tell you the story of a bamboo farmer who learned an important lesson about patience, persistence, and belief. There was once a farmer who dreamed of creating a beautiful bamboo grove. He searched for the finest bamboo seeds, picked the best spot, and planted them carefully in the rich soil. Every day, he woke up early, watered the seeds, and tended to the land with great care. But as days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, there was still no sign of life. No sprouts, no leaves. Just empty soil. Neighbors began to notice. And they didn't understand. They laughed at him and mocked his efforts. "You're wasting your time," they said. "Why don't you plant something that actually grows?" But the farmer didn't give up. He kept watering, kept believing. Every day, he gave his best, even though there was nothing to show for it. 4 years passed. 4 long years of hard work. And still, there was no bamboo. By now, even the farmer started to doubt himself. Was it all in vain? Was this dream really meant for him? And then, in the 5th year, something incredible happened. Tiny green shoots emerged from the soil. And within just 6 weeks, the bamboo grew to an astonishing height of 80 feet. It was as if it had grown overnight. The farmer smiled as he watched the bamboo stretch toward the sky. He knew something that others couldn't see. Those 5 years were not wasted. Beneath the surface, the bamboo had been developing strong roots, deep and sturdy, roots that could support its incredible growth. Just like the bamboo, sometimes in life, we put in the effort, but it feels like nothing is happening. People may doubt you, and you might even start to doubt yourself. But trust me, your roots are growing. The work you're doing today is preparing you for the success that's coming. So, stay consistent. Trust the process, and don't give up. Because one day, when the time is right, you'll rise higher than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep growing. Life is a journey filled with ups and downs. But sometimes, the most challenging moments uncover the greatest lessons. Today, let me take you on a journey of resilience, hope, and the power of belief, a story that will remind you of the unstoppable strength within you. Meet Arjun, a young artist from a small village. Arjun loved painting, but life wasn't easy. His family struggled to make ends meet, and people often told him, "Art won't fill your stomach." Determined to prove them wrong, Arjun poured his heart into every stroke of his brush. One day, he decided to showcase his work at a local fair. He painted tirelessly for weeks, creating what he believed was his masterpiece, a vivid landscape that captured the essence of his village's beauty. But when the day came, no one stopped at his stall. They passed by, uninterested. Arjun's heart sunk. He thought to himself, maybe they were right. Maybe I'm not good enough. Feeling defeated, Arjun packed his paintings and decided to give up. On his way home, an elderly man approached him. The man, a retired art professor, had been watching Arjun from afar. He said, "Young man, may I see your work?" The professor placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. "Do you know how many seeds a farmer sows before a single tree bears fruit? Success takes time. What matters is your passion and perseverance." Inspired, Arjun decided to give it one more try. He worked even harder, refining his skills and seeking feedback. Months later, one of his paintings caught the eye of an art curator. That single opportunity changed his life. Today, Arjun's work is displayed in galleries worldwide, inspiring countless others to chase their dreams. Arjun's story teaches us that setbacks are not failures, they're stepping stones to success. When the world doubts you, remember, belief in yourself is the first step toward greatness. Success doesn't happen overnight. It requires patience, hard work, and a never-give-up attitude. Like Arjun, your moment of breakthrough is waiting for you. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more motivational stories. Remember, the power to succeed is within you. Life is a journey defined by moments, precious grains of sand that slip through our fingers if we are not careful. Today, let me share with you the story of a boy who discovered the true power of time and changed not just his life, but also the lives of those around him. In the small village of Anandpur, there lived a young boy named Arav. Arav was known for one thing, his carefree attitude. While others worked hard, Arav preferred to spend his days lounging by the river or napping under the banyan tree. The villagers often shook their heads in disappointment, but Arav would just laugh and say, "There's always tomorrow." One day, a wise traveler named Mr. Suryan arrived in the village. Known far and wide for his wisdom, he quickly became the center of attention. Arav, curious yet skeptical, decided to meet him. Mr. Suryan greeted Arav warmly and asked, "Tell me, Arav, how do you spend your days?" Arav shrugged and said, "I relax, talk to friends, and enjoy life. There's plenty of time for everything else later." Mr. Suryan, with his calm demeanor, looked at Arav and began to speak. "Do you see this hourglass? Each grain of sand represents a moment in life. The ones at the top are your future, the ones at the bottom are your past. The only sand you can control is the sand in the middle, the present. How you use it defines your destiny." For the first time, Arav truly understood the value of time. The carefree boy decided to change his ways. He started by setting small goals, waking up early, helping his family, and focusing on learning new skills. Temptations and old habits to fight, but Arav remembered the hourglass and the lesson it carried. Slowly but surely, he started to see results. Arav's transformation didn't go unnoticed. The villagers, who once saw him as a lazy boy, began to admire his determination. Arav even inspired others to manage their time better and focus on their goals. Years passed, and Arav grew into a wise and respected man. He often sat under the banyan tree, sharing his story with the younger generation. Arav's story reminds us of an important truth: time is the most valuable gift we have. It's not just about achieving goals, but also about cherishing relationships, creating memories, and living a life of purpose. Every grain of sand matters. Don't wait for tomorrow, start today. Time is life's greatest gift. Cherish it, and you'll create a legacy. Subscribe for more inspiring stories and wisdom. Sometimes, life feels like an uphill climb. The winds may push us back, the storms may try to break us, and the odds may seem insurmountable. But it is in these moments that we find our true strength. Let me tell you the story of Chiru, a little sparrow who faced one of life's toughest storms and showed us the power of never giving up. Once upon a time, in a vibrant forest, there lived a little sparrow named Chiru. Unlike the other birds who flew high and far, Chiru was small and timid. But what she lacked in strength, she made up for in her unwavering spirit. Every day, the other birds teased her. "You're so tiny, Chiru. You'll never survive the challenges of the wild," they said. Their words stung, but Chiru always smiled and carried on. One fateful evening, a fierce storm swept through the forest. Winds howled, trees swayed, and rain poured relentlessly. The birds scrambled to find shelter, but Chiru's nest was too close to the ground and was washed away by the rain. Cold, wet, and alone, Chiru sat under a rock, shivering. For a moment, she thought about giving up. But then she looked at the storm and whispered to herself, "This storm will pass, and so will my troubles. I must not lose hope." When the storm finally ended, the forest was a mess. Trees had fallen, nests were destroyed, and the ground was covered in debris. Chiru looked around and saw that many of the birds had flown away, searching for safer places. But Chiru did something remarkable. Instead of giving up, she started rebuilding her nest, twig by twig, leaf by leaf. It was hard work for someone so small, but she didn't stop. The other birds, who once laughed at her, were amazed. They saw Chiru's determination and began to help her gather materials. Together, they rebuilt not only Chiru's nest but also the forest that the storm had damaged. Chiru's courage and hope had inspired the entire forest. She proved that even the smallest and weakest can rise above the greatest storms if they refuse to give up. Life storms can feel overwhelming, but they also bring opportunities to grow stronger and rise higher. Chiru's story teaches us that hope and perseverance can turn even the darkest moments into triumphs. So, no matter what challenges you face, remember, you have the strength within you to overcome them. Don't lose hope, because sometimes, the fiercest storms shape the strongest wings. Thank you for watching. We hope Chiru's story inspired you to stay strong and never give up. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting stories. Remember, even small acts of kindness and positivity can make a big difference. See you in the next video. Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there lived a young man named Karan with big dreams. He worked tirelessly, hoping to build a better life for himself and his family. But one day, everything changed. He received heartbreaking news: the company he worked for was shutting down. Fear and uncertainty filled his heart. Karan feels lost. Why me? He wonders. But then, he remembers something his mother once said: every cloud has a silver lining. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Instead of drowning in self-pity, Karan decides to focus on what he can control. He asks himself, what am I good at? What do I love doing? He realizes he's always been passionate about cooking. With a spark of hope, Karan starts small. He begins cooking meals and selling them to friends and neighbors. Slowly, word spreads about his delicious food. As days turn into weeks, Karan's determination grows. He learns new recipes, listens to customer feedback, and saves up to buy better equipment. What started as a tiny idea blossoms into a thriving food business. Karan's hard work and positive attitude turn his life around. Karan's journey teaches us that setbacks are not the end. They are opportunities to discover new paths, to grow, and to shine. No matter how tough life gets, remember, happiness is not about circumstances. It's about perspective. It's about finding light in the darkest of times. Karan chose happiness, and it changed his life. What about you? Today, take a moment to smile, to be grateful, and to believe in the power of a positive mindset. Because happiness isn't just a choice, it's a way of life. Thank you for watching. Stay inspired, stay motivated, And remember to share this story with someone who might need it today. In a quaint little village, there lived a young man named Ravi. Ravi was known for his charm and wit, but also for one unfortunate trait: he loved to show off. One day, Ravi bought a brand new motorbike. The sleek design and roaring engine made heads turn, and Ravi loved every second of the attention. He boasted to his friends, "This is the fastest bike in the village. No one can match me." His friends cheered, but some shook their heads, knowing how reckless he could be. An old man from the village approached Ravi and said, "Son, pride comes before a fall. Be careful, for the road doesn't forgive recklessness." Ravi laughed it off, thinking the old man was just jealous. A few days later, Ravi decided to challenge another biker to a race. The crowd gathered, and Ravi felt invincible. "Watch me win this," he declared. But as the race progressed, Ravi's overconfidence got the better of him. On a sharp turn, he lost control and skidded off the road. Bruised and shaken, Ravi realized his mistake. The old man's words echoed in his mind, "Pride comes before a fall." He looked up to see the old man standing nearby. The old man said gently, "A wise man learns from his mistakes. It's not too late for you." From that day on, Ravi changed. He no longer showed off but instead became an example of humility and responsibility. His story became a lesson for the entire village. Don't show off, let your actions speak louder than your words. Life isn't about impressing others, it's about growing, learning, and becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, humility is the foundation of true greatness. Let your actions speak for you, and the world will respect you for it. Thank you for watching, and may this story inspire you to embrace humility in your own life. In a quiet village, there lived an old water bearer named Hari. Every day, he walked a long path to the river, carrying two large pots hung on a wooden pole across his shoulders. One of the pots was perfect and always delivered a full portion of water. But the other pot had a small crack, and by the time Hari reached home, half of the water had leaked out. The perfect pot was proud of its achievement, while the cracked pot felt ashamed. One day, as Hari was filling the pots at the river, the cracked pot finally spoke. "Master, I am ashamed of myself. Every day, I lose half of the water you carry. I am not as perfect as the other pot. I am useless." Hari smiled gently and said, "Tomorrow, when we walk back home, look at the side of the path where I carry you." The pot was curious but said nothing. As they walked, the cracked pot noticed something amazing. The path on its side was filled with beautiful, colorful flowers, while the other side was bare. "Did you see the flowers? I planted seeds on your side of the path because I knew you would water them every day. You thought your flaw made you weak, but because of you, this path is now full of life." The cracked pot's heart filled with joy. It no longer felt broken, it felt special. We all have imperfections. But sometimes, what we see as flaws are actually our greatest strengths. Like the cracked pot, we each have a purpose. Embrace who you are. You might be watering flowers without even realizing it. If you loved this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Story Buzz for more inspiring stories. In a small town, two boys, Ajay and Vivek, were known as the fastest runners in school. Ajay was disciplined, trained daily, and focused only on improving himself. Vivek, on the other hand, had talent but lacked dedication. Instead of training, he spent time worrying about how Ajay was always ahead of him. One day, their coach announced a special race. Whoever won would represent the school in the state championship. Ajay was excited and immediately intensified his training. Vivek, instead of working on himself, kept thinking, how will I beat Ajay? What if I lose? As the race day approached, Vivek grew more anxious. He started watching Ajay closely, trying to copy his routine. If Ajay ran 10 laps, Vivek ran 11, hoping to outdo him. But instead of focusing on his own strengths, he was only trying to match Ajay. He was pushing himself, but not in the right way. The much-awaited day arrived. As soon as the whistle blew, both boys sprinted forward. Ajay ran at his own steady pace, focused only on reaching the finish line. But Vivek? He kept looking at Ajay. Every time Ajay pulled ahead, Vivek panicked and tried to match him. He lost his rhythm. And then, it happened. He tripped and fell. Ajay crossed the finish line while Vivek sat on the track, disappointed and hurt. The coach walked up to him and said, "Do you know why you fell? Because you were running Ajay's race, not your own. Instead of looking at the track ahead, you kept looking at him. The moment you stopped focusing on yourself, you lost the race." That day, something changed in Vivek. He realized he had wasted too much time comparing himself instead of improving. From that day forward, he stopped looking at Ajay and started focusing on his own progress. Instead of copying Ajay, he trained in a way that suited his strengths. He ran shorter sprints, improved his stamina, and built his own style. Months later, there was another race. This time, Vivek didn't care about Ajay. He only focused on his own speed. He ran his best race yet. Though Ajay still won, Vivek finished in second place, closer than ever before. But this time, he wasn't upset. He had learned that winning wasn't about beating someone else, it was about being better than yesterday. In life, the only person you should compete with is yourself. When you compare yourself to others, you lose focus on your own journey. True success comes when you stop worrying about someone else's race and start running your own. So, ask yourself, are you running your own race or someone else's? If you loved this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Story Buzz for more inspiring stories. In a small village, there lived a wise old master named Rishi. He was known for his patience and deep wisdom. People from far and wide came to seek his guidance, and he was respected by all. However, not everyone believed in his wisdom. One day, a young, arrogant warrior arrived in the village. He was infamous for humiliating wise men, breaking their confidence with his sharp tongue. His strategy was simple. He would insult and provoke them until they lost control, proving that wisdom was weaker than strength. That day, he had set his sights on Rishi. He wanted to challenge the old master and prove that wisdom was nothing but a fragile illusion. The warrior walked up to Rishi, standing tall, and said loudly, "So you are the great master everyone talks about? You don't look so wise to me. In fact, you look weak and frail." Rishi did not respond. He remained seated, his eyes half closed, as if he hadn't heard a word. The warrior frowned. He expected at least some reaction. He stepped closer and laughed mockingly. "Maybe you are too old to hear? Or too scared to speak? Still, there was no response. The villagers held their breath. They had seen this warrior insult many wise men before, and none had remained silent for this long. Annoyed by the silence, the warrior's voice grew louder. He began hurling more insults, trying to trigger a reaction. You call yourself wise? You are nothing but a coward, hiding behind silence. If you were truly wise, you would defend yourself. Or are you afraid to face me? He stepped even closer, now shouting directly into Rishi's face. The villagers watched in fear, expecting the master to finally lose his temper. But to their amazement, Rishi remained completely calm. His breathing was steady. His face was serene, untouched by the warrior's rage. Minutes passed, then an hour. But Rishi did not react. Slowly, the warrior's anger began to fade. His energy drained, and his frustration grew. For the first time in his life, he felt powerless, not because of a sword or strength, but because of a man's unshakable calm. Finally, exhausted and confused, the warrior took a step back and asked, "Why don't you respond? Why don't you defend yourself?" Rishi slowly opened his eyes, his gaze kind yet powerful. He smiled and asked, "If someone offers you a gift, and you do not accept it, to whom does it belong?" The warrior, still breathing heavily, thought for a moment and replied, "To the one who offered it." Rishi nodded. Exactly. In the same way, if I do not accept your anger, your insults remain with you. They are yours, not mine. The warrior stood still, realization dawning upon him. For the first time, he had been defeated, not by words, not by strength, but by silence. The warrior lowered his head. He had spent years using words as weapons, but today, he had learned a greater power, the power of not reacting. He bowed slightly to Rishi and said, "Thank you for this lesson, Master. Today, I have been defeated in a way I never imagined. I came here to prove my strength, but instead, I discovered true strength lies in self-control." With newfound respect, the warrior turned and left the village, his heart changed forever. The villagers, witnessing this transformation, realized the depth of Rishi's wisdom and vowed to practice patience and restraint in their own lives. In life, people will try to provoke you, insult you, or pull you into unnecessary fights. But remember, when you do not react, you take away their power over you. Strength is not in fighting back, it is in remaining calm and in control. True power lies in mastering yourself. The next time someone tries to bring you down, pause and ask yourself, do I need to accept their negativity? Or can I simply walk away with a smile? The choice is yours. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Story Buzz for more motivational stories. Stay strong, stay wise. In a quiet little village, where people lived in harmony with nature, there lived a crow named Kalu. Unlike other crows who cared only about food and shelter, Kalu believed in kindness. He often wondered, can a small act of kindness really make a difference? One summer afternoon, as the sun blazed down, Kalu noticed a little squirrel struggling in the heat. The pond had dried up, and the poor squirrel had no water to drink. Without wasting time, Kalu flew to a nearby house, where he had seen a pot of water. Using his beak, he picked up a small leaf and dipped it into the pot, collecting a few drops of water. Another day, Kalu saw an old farmer returning from the fields. He was carrying a sack of seeds, but he didn't realize that the sack had a hole. One by one, The precious seeds were slipping away. By the time the farmer reached home, he was surprised to see that his bag still had enough seeds. He smiled, unaware that a kind-hearted crow had saved his hard work. One morning, Kalu heard soft cries coming from a nearby bush. He flew closer and saw a little puppy stuck among the sharp thorns. The puppy wagged its tail and ran home happily. Kalu felt a sense of joy, knowing he had helped another creature. Days passed, and strange things began to happen in the village. The farmer found more crops growing than he had expected. The puppy's owner noticed how joyful his pet had become. The squirrel, full of energy, played happily in the trees. One day, an elder in the village said, "This crow has been helping everyone. His kindness has brought blessings to us all." The villagers decided to keep food and water for Kalu as a token of their gratitude. Kalu never asked for rewards, but his small acts of kindness had come full circle. His story reminds us that even the smallest gestures can create ripples of goodness in the world. If you loved this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Story Buzz for more inspiring stories.